Time to test the Mastitis CMT, California Mastitis Test, and give it a shot with our goats. You seem to think this is a great idea. Whoa! Need better fencing. Sky behind. About halfway. This was a positive test for mastitis, so we will be treating her with a natural cure. Hello everybody, how you doing? So we're under a winter advisory for the next 2 days. Winter storm advisory for snow and a little bit of ice. I think we're gonna get somewhere around like 18 inches total. And we just want to show you what it's gonna look like before the storm hits and then after. Let us know what you think. I'll also be milking our 6 dairy goats with a milk stand that is completely uncovered over the next 2 days, and that should be pretty entertaining for you guys, a little miserable for me, but just give you an idea some of the struggles on the homestead when you have to get things done and you just don't have the time to set yourself up right. Sky, over here. Search. Search. This tree here. Alright, what do you got up there? Whoa. It's a flying squirrel. No way. Ooh, fierce invader of the homestead. Fresh milk. Goat hair there. We'll have to strain that out. What are you doing? geese are starting to fly. There's hope. Winter might be over yet. Sky be good. Sky be good. Back. We went ahead and shared the California Mastitis Test link down below so that you guys can find it at home. So you can see Leary's left teat, very no indication at all. Whereas the other side is a little bit of gelling. Only slight gelling though, not much. So when I pour it off, you might see a little stringiness there, versus this side is pretty runny. So very low sign of mastitis, but her left teat is completely fine and we could drink that right now, whereas her right teat is still struggling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just milk the left teat out because we'll be keeping that milk. So we're not just gonna leave her like this with one teat full and one empty. So we'll drain off the other one. And the dogs, the chickens, and okers really don't mind. So they'll just go right to sound. Nothing goes to waste. And honestly, we wouldn't be too bothered drinking this either. The sign of mastitis is large clumpy pieces of milk coming out, and really Leary seems to be pulling through with just a moderate indication of some higher white blood cell count. Another thing you'll notice is very dry, flaky skin. So before I'm done, I'll put a little bit of oil on there just to kind of help her with her dry skin. Okay, so we'll just bring some milk over to Okers. He's always super appreciative, aren't you, bud? Oh God. Well, the last goat that we have left also has mastitis. Usually, we'll test her, but otherwise we can clean this bowl. So this is some melaleuca oil or tea tree oil mixed with coconut oil. This is really good for just soothing any kind of inflammation on the teats. Some people will say make sure you don't get it on the actual teat, just the udder itself, because the kids won't react well to it. We kind of just did it and they haven't really cared. Get it on there nice and good. All oiled up now. I'll be letting these kids out here in just a minute. They're wanting to see their mom. There's Martha. Hey girl, come on. So what we do is, when we first start weaning the goats off their mothers, we take them out overnight so that the mothers can fully bag up, engorge with milk. After that, basically what we do is we milk them out in the morning, and each of these goats keeps a reserve for their kids. Even though you might feel like they dried up, they can hold their milk back. So then their kids come running out and they start milking, and they get fed in the morning after we get our large supply of milk. So I just tilt it out until you can see the line, the outer line there. And I tilt it back halfway between the outer line and the inner line. And then you just fill it until it hits that inner line. Okay. Okay, and then I just kind of give a little swish roll. And Martha actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna say Martha is cured. And we quit the garlic treatment 2-3 days ago. So I was expecting them to get worse over time here. But if you look, there's really no stringiness. Yeah, we're good to go. So that's really exciting, guys. That confirms that you can treat mastitis without the today medicine. So it might be different for each person and each goat. And to be honest, it was a process. We were a little disappointed that it didn't work the first go around. I think we did it for 4 days straight. But then we really committed to it this last time, and we upped the dosage. These kids want out to see their moms. But we upped the dosage and we stuck with it, and seems to have paid off. I gotta go wash that pan that Oker shoved his snout in so that I can get this milk and save it, because we're not gonna throw this away. You notice I don't bother putting these young ones in the head gate and shutting it. When we built the head gates, we built them for the adults, and they just don't hold the young ones in anyway, so why bother? As long as we keep them grained, giving them feed constantly, they'll sit still for you. Crazy weather. Morning, everyone. Looks like we got the snow. Happy April Fools. But it's reality. Hey guys, everyone coming out? You guys coming out? No one wants to come out. Hey guys. Looks like I'm gonna have to climb in here to get any grain out. Oh boy. Pig wants his food. Everybody wants their food. I usually have scoops, but they're buried in the snow. Scoops for the snow, scoops for the feed. All buried. Okay, and dismount. I don't normally do this, but when I'm kind of lazy, what I'll do is I'll just let the kids out and they can feed off their moms so that I don't have to milk them. So I only have one doe that doesn't have a kid. I'm gonna milk her and I'm gonna let the kids do their drinking this morning. It hasn't hurt the supply yet, so I'm gonna go for that because I gotta run right away and help someone get to the airport. This is just a little too much. Okay, let's release your little kiddos. Yeah. Maisie, get out of there. Maisie, go. Alright. Oh, that's much easier than doing the other 5.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. But when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy